Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Steve coming at you. Hope you're having a great day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing my Looking for Luck St. Patrick's Day shirt. I am 16.7% Irish, so I guess I got a little something going on there. But happy St. Patrick's Day. That's about the best part of the nicest part of the video I'm going to be talking about. In case you haven't heard, I'm actually kind of pissed off about this. Luckily it's St. Patrick's Day. It's a nice reason to drink. But in case you haven't heard, Jussie Smollett, otherwise known as Jussie Smollett, the race baiter, the guy who created a fake hate crime to aggrandize his own self and his career, didn't care what it would do to the rest of the country, although I'm sure he knew because of that atmosphere at the time that it would supercharge events in the country because there was already racial tension, that fake racial tension and hatred that had been drummed up by the left. He used that to aggrandize himself and to profit from by kicking his own ass with a couple of Nigerians he said were white Trump supporters. Well, he got sentenced to 150 days. 150 days, not 150 years. Broke several laws, should have been charged on federal mail fraud charges as well as federal hate crime charges. Broke several laws. 150 days in jail. Well, in case you haven't heard, he spent, 5 or 6 days in there, and he's out. He's out awaiting appeal. Judge ordered that he be released, awaiting appeal, and the story is convoluted. Part of it is basically a matter of, his lawyers were like, he's a high risk because he's got health issues and he could get COVID in jail. All this BS, whiny crap that they were doing to get him out. And I mean, the lawyers got to do what they got to do to get him out of jail. I get it. But then there's also some other angle as to, well, he had already, there was already a settlement in place earlier where he was going to pay a $10,000 fine. The problem is he never agreed to that settlement. There was never a admission of guilt in that settlement is what I mean. So, and that's what the prosecutors are saying here. There was never an admission of guilt in that settlement. That's why we brought him up. That's why we brought him to court this time. And he was convicted by a jury of his peers for faking a hate crime. It should have been faking a hate crime. That's what they should have called it. And it should have been a federal charge. But I digress. At any rate, this mother is out of jail. And why it pisses me off is it shows you exactly the problem with our legal system. Like I said before, I have an uncle who told me years ago when I was a little kid, we have the best judicial system money can buy. And man, was he ever right. There ain't no such thing as white privilege. There is such a thing as black privilege for the privileged black folks out there. That's definitely a thing. But the biggest privilege is money privilege. It is rich privilege, wealth privilege. That's the biggest privilege we're seeing. And it's sad. It's always been the case, but it's so prominent that everybody can see it now in the court system, in politics, in the media, in entertainment. Wealth privilege is the privilege. And they ain't trying to let go of that by any means. They don't care what happens to us. They're going to get theirs. It's just how it is. I'm kind of pissed off about this whole thing, guys. You guys let me know what you think. I wanted to make this a quick video. Jussie's out of jail, and it's a bunch of bullshit, if you ask me. The court system is failing us, and we got to do something as a country to change this. We got to get rid of these woke revolutionaries that have infested the system and clean it out, cleanse it, take some Lysol to it so that we can start to trust in our institutions again. You tell me what you think. If you agree or disagree, please like the video, comment on the video, share the video. I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Y'all take care, and let's go, Brandon.